Hi YouTubers and wet shavers everywhere, it's Mark with GeorgeToon.com. I'm back in another video. Well, I had an absolutely spectacular shave this week. A few days ago, I don't know, 3-4 days ago, I had an absolutely wonderful shave. And all I did was just pull various items in my shave den on my counter and just shave with them, and it was just happened to be a combination that worked really, really well for me. So I'm going to have that same shave again here this morning, and really give it a try. If you have these ingredients, give it a try. If you don't have the ingredients, you might want to search them out and add them to your shaving collection, your shaving den. Really, really terrific shave. I started off with my Vikings Blade Chieftain Razor, the Odin Special Edition. This is an absolutely wonderful razor. It is heavyweight. It is beautifully plated. It has this patented Vikings Blade razor head. Terrific shave. Not too mild, not too aggressive. It's just right. I call it the Goldilocks razor. And it is a one-piece twist-open butterfly razor. Really, really nice. That really did the job. And I just happened to reach into a bowl where I have a lot of my razor blades. It's on my counter. I just have a lot of packs here, just loosely put in there. And I happen to pull out a pack of Astra razor blades. So we're going to use an Astra razor blade with this shave this morning. My soap of choice was Mitchell's Wool Fat. Again, it was on my counter. I recently acquired this, and it's been a great performer for me. And I did a review on it, and I really, really like this a lot. Lathers very, very easily. I use a synthetic brush, and this morning we'll be using my Vikings Blade White Knight. I'm going to finish it off with my Osma Alum Block and also Pinot Aftershave. I happen to have it in a glass bottle. I'm going to move the rest of this over to this glass bottle pretty soon. And for upstairs, and a little moisturizing Wild Country aftershave. So I have some water here, add a little more in my sink, and we're going to throw the brush in there. We're going to let that soak. I'm going to take my Mitchell's Wool Fat, just took off the lid. Going to put a little bit of water in there. Let that, a little bit of water in there. I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, you can see that. And I'm going to set that aside and let that kind of soften up a little bit. And then we'll be right back to start the shave. Okay, so that's been several minutes. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to open up our blade here. It's been soaking for about the equivalent of what you would take a shower. That amount of time. Amount of time it takes you to take a shower. That's how long it's been there, in there. The brush has been soaking and the water's been on the Mitchell's Wool Fat. Okay, so there's my Astra blade. Right there. And here is my Chieftain Odin Special Edition razor. Just going to set that on there like that. And that's what's so great about these butterfly one-piece razors. They load the blade so easily. Just twist it close. And beautiful alignment, beautiful blade balance, nice weight. Like this razor a lot. All right, so we're going to take this little bit of water that we have here, right there. And we're going to dump that off. And we're going to go ahead and wet the face a little bit. Yeah, I was using a little bit of the residual from the bowl, the water in the bowl here. See if that helps. Maybe yes, maybe no. Okay, so we've got my brush here. I'm going to go ahead and give it a nice ring, maybe a shake or two. All right, there we go. And we're going to go ahead and load the brush, and we're going to do a face lather. And I am using cold water. This is a cold water shave. I love the cold water shaves. I haven't gone back to the warm water shaves in quite some time. I like the cold water shaves. It's working really well for me. I guess that's the other ingredient in this shave is cold water. You might want to try it. I'm sure it'll be fine with warm water, but I find that cold water is really, really invigorating. It really does cut down on irritation and nicks and cuts and that sort of thing. So we're going to go ahead and load this up, and that's good enough. I mean, look at all the nice cream I've already got here on the brush and also on the bowl. I might have to add a little more water to this, but we'll see how it goes. Here we go, face lather. Oh, that's nice. And this brush is so nice and soft. And it has nice backbone. It splays out very nicely to do a face lather. And I'm going to add just a little bit of water there. Just dip it, the tips in there. There we go. And this Mitchell's Wool Fat, it just lathers incredibly fast. Look how fast it built a lather. Wow, look at that. And I just love lathering with it. I really do. Okay, that's got it. That's got it. And look, plenty of lather on that brush. I mean, we have enough for like 2-3 passes. I can't remember if I did 2 or 3 passes. I think I did 3 passes. I did 2 beautiful passes and I did a third nice light. Just a nice light third pass. Really didn't need it, but boy, it was a terrific shade. So here we go. Again, I'm going to recreate it. Give it a try. Vikings Blade Chieftain Razor. This is the Odin edition. Regular Chieftain razors, same thing, just different plating. So Vikings Blade Chieftain Razor and an Astra Blade, Mitchell's Wool Fat. Here we go. 30 degrees, a light touch. Let the razor do all the work, gentlemen. Oh yeah, that's smooth. Very, very smooth. Nice. And as I say, with the cold water shave, you do get a little bit of characteristic tugging. It's not a bad tugging, it's a good tugging. But with this blade and this razor, there is virtually no tugging at all. It must be the Mitchell's Wool Fat, the blade, and the razor. It's got to be that combination. And it's so nice when you have a great razor like this because you get that nice clean swath just pulling that lather away. That you know, and you know for sure that you shaved that area. Very nice. Light touch is all you need. You don't need anything more than that. All right, that's the first pass done. Let's rinse. That's a great first pass. Really nice. I mean, really a great first pass. I don't think I'm gonna need more than 2 passes this morning, to be honest with you. Lather up here for pass number 2. Wow, I mean, there's just so much there, look. Wow. Shaving soap is really amazing. Mitchell's Wool Fat, really amazing, and it lathers very easily. There's always been some talk about it, that it's difficult to lather. You'll see it online. People say, "Oh, I can never get that Mitchell's Wool Fat to lather." It's easy. I mean, it lathers incredibly easy. And I've mentioned it before. I'll say it again. Here, I'm using city water, no water softener at all. And I have no problem building a lather with Mitchell's Wool Fat. You saw how fast it lathers. It's amazing stuff. All right, we're gonna go east to west across the grain. I really like this pass going across the grain because for me, it really cleans up the whisker after the first pass that I have down here. It just cleans it away so well. And it's because of that, I probably won't need a third pass. This blade, this razor, it just is getting everything. And I think because of the comments on my channel, somebody asked about a blade, and I recommended a few, and then the Astra came up in discussion. And I guess it's because of that that I just pulled out the Astra blade again. Haven't used it in a while. Really good blade, a great blade. Very smooth, very, very sharp, just a nice blade. I like to make sure I get my chin, even though there wasn't any visible lather there, there's still enough slickness to where I can do that. Still, you have to be careful. You only want to shave where there's lather, but the Mitchell's Wool Fat and a couple of others have a really nice residual slickness. You can kind of cheat and get away with that. Okay. All right, that's the second pass done. Let's rinse. Wow. I'm done. I'm done. That's an absolutely fantastic shave. 2 passes, Vikings Blade Chieftain, and an Astra razor. Wow, that's nice. We're going to go ahead and drain the sink. I'm going to do my final cold water rinse right from the tap. And I'm absolutely loving the cold water shave. I've become a big advocate for cold water shave. It's great. When you first start out, if you're first starting out, use warm water. Really let it moisten and soften the beard. But after a while, you want to start trying different things. Try cold water shave. Okay, so here we go. Final rinse from the tap. There's something I've noticed about the Mitchell's Wool Fat is that the slickness will stay on your skin. As long as the soap is on your skin, it'll really stay there. And it rinses off very easily. I'm really surprised by that. You don't have, it's not a wrestling match to get all that slickness off. For some reason, it just comes right off, which is really kind of very interesting. I got a nice clean towel here waiting for me. Oh, nice. All righty. Very, very nice. And remember, when you're drying off, pat dry. Do not rub dry. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and use my Osma Alum Block and knock down any irritation, minor nicks and cuts, those micro abrasions that may have happened, although I don't see anything. I got a great shave. Oh, what a great razor. Nice blade. Just terrific. All right, here we go. And I'm using cold water for this. Boy, I love that. No stinging, very subtle zinging, but I still got a really nice close shave. Really tells me it was a nice smooth shave. All right, so we're gonna dry this off in the towel like this, get off the excess water so it doesn't break down. Get the water off, let it dry. Then I get a little bowl here. I put it in there like that, and I set it on my counter, and I let it air dry, and it's ready for the next shave. All right, so I'm just gonna let that sit on my face, let that set up a little bit, and I'm gonna do a little cleanup, and I will be right back to finish this shave off. Okay, so I've just been doing a little cleaning up here, cleaning my razor and my brush, and these synthetic brushes, they clean so very easily and quickly. Look at that, that's already, you just give them several good vigorous shakes and then pass them over a towel, and look at that, they're ready to go. Amazing, really, really very amazing. I also clean off my razor. Now what I like to do is I pull out the blade and I pat it dry, and then I wipe out the razor, the doors and everything very gently, and I set that blade back in if I'm going to use it the next day, and I set it on the stand like that, open, and let it dry out, and then sometime during the day I'll close it up, but I like to let it openly air dry like that, and then I'll put the well, here, let me show you. I'll very carefully here show you. Then I put my brush on my stand like this. This is the Vikings Blade Admiral Razor Stand, solid stainless steel. Love this stand a lot. It's terrific, looks great on the counter. Another thing, something else that folks have asked me about is if I cover down my soap after I use it. Yes and no. With the Mitchell's Wool-Fat and the Taubach, they have these loose fitting lids, and I do cover them up right after I use them. I wipe off the bowl, and whatever residual in there is fine. Now, it keeps it moist, but not overly so. If it's open and I let it air dry, it dries out quite a bit. So it's 6 in one, half a dozen the other, how you want to proceed. But I found that just putting the lid on lightly and just setting it aside gives enough little airflow to keep things moving through there, and it will keep it moist so that you don't have to put that much water on it the next day when you use it. At least that's been my my experience. So as I say, entirely up to you how you want to do it. Some guys put a lid on the soap, some guys leave it open. Lately, I've been putting the lid on the soap if it's a loose fitting lid like Mitchell's Wool-Fat or Taubach. Taubach also has a loose fitting lid, and I think that's why they're designed that way. That doesn't trap all that moisture in there. It lets it flow out a little bit more easily, more naturally. At least that's my guess. If you know otherwise or could inform us, please comment below and let me know. Let us all know. All right, we're going to use some Pinaud here and slap that on. Yeah. That's nice. Very nice. Wow. Probably have a delayed effect. Oh yeah. It's kicking in. Yeah, there it is. Wow, that tells me I got a really nice shave. Wow, that's great. Yeah, I love the scent too. And it's very, very similar to the Avon's Wild Country scent, which is why I'm going to use this upstairs to moisturize my head. We had our first snowfall this morning. Wow. A dusting of snow, and winter is on its way, so that's why I want to use a little moisture up above there, about that much. And we'll put that up there like that. And same, very, very similar scent to Pinaud. It's in the same ballpark. If you can't find any of the new old stock of the Avon Splash Wild Country, then use Pinaud instead. It'll complement it very closely, quite well. All right. Great shave. Great shave. Smooth, close, comfortable. No nicks, no cuts, no irritation. Great, great shave. What a combination. Sometimes random is a good thing. Just picking, instead of planning out your shave, sometimes just picking things at random and putting them together, you get a great shave. And that's what happened with me this week and on this video. I just grabbed some things and had a shave. I wasn't even thinking about it. I just grabbed my Chieftain razor, Asher blade, synthetic brush, which was with white knife for this one, Mitchell's wool fat, and finished it off with Pinaud and some Wild Country. Wow, what a great, great shave. Give this one a try. From time to time, if I stumble on something that gives me a really, really good result, I'll share the recipe with you. This was a great recipe for a great shave, and it just happened randomly by chance. Sometimes random is a good thing. All right, hey, thanks very, very much for tuning in. I really, really appreciate it. Comment below, let me know. Please subscribe, hit that bell so it'll give you a yell the next time I upload a video. Check out my blog, georgetoon.com/blog for my comic strip George, other cartoons, other videos like this, and I'll see you again real soon.